Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. In today's video, we are taking a look at the two new LEGO Star Wars Brickheadz sets that were released for the 2025 May the 4th promotions. Really big fan of Brickheadz in general. Always make sure to pick them up when new ones are released. Had high hopes for these ones based on the initial images, and I can say that now that we have finished building all of them, they have met or exceeded those expectations. These are 6 great looking Brickheadz, so let's dive in and take a closer look. Now, I still have my Star Wars logo set built here and around the Lego table, so I thought it was a fun inclusion with these Brickheadz. I have to say, my favorite overall, definitely the Luke Skywalker Rebel Pilot. Love the coloring and the printed tiles / other pieces that they've included in here. Love the orange for the visor there. Think the contrast between the coloring of the helmet and the flight suit, really nice and well done. Love the look of the helmet. Just a really great looking brickhead that is going to be an excellent addition to the collection. Now, next up, a close second for favorites is General Grievous. And, first off, 4 lightsabers, can't get better than that. That is just awesome. I love what they've done here, how they have, made the arms work for the 4 lightsabers. Love the angles here on the head, and just a really cool, distinct version of General Grievous. And that's one of the impressive things to see with Brickheadz in general. You'd think because the form factor is relatively small, they wouldn't be able to achieve a lot of differentiation between all of the characters, but they really do an amazing job. Now, on this side over here, last but not least, we've got Mace Windu. Love the purple lightsaber. I would say this is definitely one of the plainer Brickheadz in the set. It's not a bad thing, not a knock, just not one where there was a lot of extra detail packed in there, but still very happy with the look of that. I think it's a great addition. Then coming over to this side. Now, speaking of differentiation between different characters, love what they've done with the hair here for Padma and Anakin. Looking at the back here, really interesting how they've gone and achieved the longer hair there, the ponytail. Really nicely done, a lot of texture through the hair. And, they actually put a number of printed parts throughout this set. You can see here the tile for Padma, the tile for Anakin. Like I said, there was a number of printed pieces over here as well. Really nice for these to all be printed on the tile brick pieces to avoid any stickers. Very much appreciated. But, Padma looks great. Anakin also, a lot of excellent texture and work through the hair. Really nicely done. So, a cool character. None of these ones are quite as unique and distinct as, Skywalker and Grievous, but still all nicely done. And then we've got Palpatine. Love the lightning bolts coming out of the hands there. Great work, I think, to create a different shape for the head. Really helps to emphasize the robe there. Beyond that, as you go around to the back, all pretty low detail, a number of different levels and textures back there, but the primary differentiation for Palpatine and the unique parts are all on the front here. But, again, a nice looking character. And, overall, 6 characters that I think are really nice additions to the Star Wars Brickheadz lineup. And seeing them all here with the Star Wars sign makes me think about whether I should try to fit this sign in with the Star Wars Brickheadz on our shelf heading down into the Lego room, or whether I should have the sign over in the bookcase display area with the other Lego Star Wars sets that we'll have on display here. Would look great probably in both spots, but definitely something we'll look at. But, overall, super happy with all 6 of these Brickheadz. They were a lot of fun to make, and they're going to be great additions to our Brickheadz collection. So overall, really happy with sets 40795 and 40796. Always exciting when LEGO releases new Brickheadz sets, and these were a great addition to the 2025 Star Wars May the 4th, sort of set lineup. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.